This is USMLE QA, USMLE material presented in a question and answer format structured similar to the first aid for the USMLE Step 1 book.
Question: what is the pentose phosphate pathway? Answer: the pentose phosphate pathway is also called the HMP shunt, which provides a source of NADPH from glucose 6P. Question: what is NADPH used for? Answer: NADPH is required for reductive reactions such as glutathione reduction in RBCs, fatty acid and cholesterol biosynthesis. Question: what else does the pentose phosphate pathway yield? Answer: the pathway also yields ribose for nucleotide synthesis. Question: are there two phases in the pentose phosphate pathway? Answer: yes, there are two distinct phases in the pentose phosphate pathway, oxidative and non-oxidative. Both phases occur in the cytoplasm. Question: does the pentose phosphate pathway use or produce that? Answer: no, the pentose phosphate pathway does not use or produce that. Question: in which parts of the body does the pentose phosphate pathway occur? Answer: the pentose phosphate pathway occurs in lactating mammary glands, liver, adrenal cortex, and RBCs. These are sites of fatty acid or steroid synthesis. Question: is the pentose phosphate pathway a source of energy? Answer: no, the pentose phosphate pathway does not serve as a source of energy. Its main purpose is to provide NADPH for reductive reactions and ribose for nucleotide synthesis. Question: where does the glucose 6P used in the pentose phosphate pathway come from? Answer: the glucose 6P used in the pentose phosphate pathway is abundant and readily available. Question: does the oxidative phase of the pentose phosphate pathway differ from the non-oxidative phase? Answer: yes, the oxidative and non-oxidative phases of the pentose phosphate pathway are distinct and different in terms of their processes and outputs. Question: is the pentose phosphate pathway important in RBCs? Answer: yes, the pentose phosphate pathway is important in RBCs as it provides NADPH for the reduction of glutathione. Question: is the pentose phosphate pathway involved in fatty acid and cholesterol biosynthesis? Answer: yes, the pentose phosphate pathway provides NADPH, which is required for fatty acid and cholesterol biosynthesis. Question: can the pentose phosphate pathway occur in other tissues besides lactating mammary glands, liver, adrenal cortex, and RBCs? Answer: it is possible that the pentose phosphate pathway may occur in other tissues, but its occurrence in lactating mammary glands, liver, adrenal cortex, and RBCs has been documented. Question: is the NADPH produced by the pentose phosphate pathway essential for cellular processes? Answer: yes, NADPH produced by the pentose phosphate pathway is essential for several cellular processes, particularly those that require reductive reactions. Question: can the pentose phosphate pathway be disrupted? Answer: yes, like any other metabolic pathway, the pentose phosphate pathway can be disrupted by various factors such as genetic mutations, disease states, or changes in cellular conditions. Question: what role does ribose play in the pentose phosphate pathway? Answer: ribose, which is produced by the pentose phosphate pathway, is a key component in nucleotide synthesis. Question: how does the pentose phosphate pathway compare to other metabolic pathways in terms of ATP use or production? Answer: the pentose phosphate pathway does not use or produce ATP, unlike other metabolic pathways such as cellular respiration, which generate ATP as a source of energy.
Thank you for watching our Q&A format video. We hope this helped you learn, review, and retain knowledge needed for the USMLEs. For more information on this topic, check out the link in the description. Now, if you want to take your USMLE prep to the next level, be sure to check out all our courses, which are structured to follow along with the first aid for the USMLE Step 1 book. You can find us at usmleqa.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe.